swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Cardinals. Mills. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Ryan Wood. Here's the pitch. Runner goes on the ground, and it's through for a hit. And now to a board.
Multi-hit game for him now. The lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
They get the tag on him. To first, double play. Nicely done. One down. And up next for St. Louis, Smokey Mills. So here's the guy that is, I think right now, the favorite to win the National League MVP. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Late with the swing there. White, the 6'4" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. On the ground, right side. Mountcastle takes it himself, and he's out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Ryan.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Christian Campbell digs in now.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. They call this batter a gamer because he always seems to perform better when it matters most. Who doesn't want a guy like that on your team?
The Brewers down to their final strike. What a stop. To the bag himself, and gets the out to end it. Wow. Mills was able to collect his 200th hit of the season in this ballgame.
Yeah, Boog, this is a more impressive achievement than a casual fan might think. Fewer than 300 players all time have had even one 200-hit season. Hats off to him on reaching this mark.
Keep your cool.
All loaded up, and the batter will be the shortstop. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One run's in. To the plate, and he's out. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across home. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Brewers 1. Now here is Smokey Mills. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in the season. And there's a ball.
You know, his home run numbers in his last 10 games have been really good. He's been a difference maker in their lineup.
Priester, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. 2 down, nobody on. So the foul ball makes it 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one missed. This one in the air, center field. Settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mills, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2025. That one fouled off. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Catcher challenge will take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. A 1-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Around second down, going for 3. And he's got himself in trouble.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Next up for the Cardinals.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
That one almost got him. This one in the air, right field. And that's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Runners in the corners here, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. In the air, right field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over.
Always exciting when there's a play at the plate and potential inning ender. Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome as well by the catcher. That's a nice play all around.
Man at first, one away.
For the Cardinals, the first baseman, Smokey Moore.
That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one in the air, center field. Under it. Bounce to the right. They get one. To second.
He's in there. He's safe.
Save.
Up next to the ball club, the first baseman,
So digging in, Smokey Mills. 1 for 3.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. That one off the mark. Ball 2. Inside, just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that drops in for a strike.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The Brewers trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And he walked it. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now it's going to be Ryan Moore. Quick toss first. Mills back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make
Runner on the move. Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to Mountcastle. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
a couple of pitches and a quick out.
number 13, second baseman,
So runner at second, 2 down. The Cards with an opportunity to walk off with a win in a critical game.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Mountcastle steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Mills had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, we're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Yo, we lose 1-0. Come on, man.
Smokey Mills, just about ready to go. The former All-Star looking to help his team get a win today. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, Smokey Mills. Next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Yeah, great job right there.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I was talking about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And up next for St. Louis, Ryan Ward. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. Ward measures 5 feet 10 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man on second, 2 down. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So the Cards are kept quiet through 1. On to the second from St. Louis on the show. No score.
The first baseman, Smokey Mills. Ball.
Swing and a foul straight back. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. 1-2. Mills steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty move. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
What a stop. Goes to second with it, and that's a nice play to end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. 2 outs, runner on first. And here's the first baseman, Smokey Mills. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if he can.
on the ground. Griffin got him on the off-balance throw. And the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors in a minute. Nick York, the next to hit.
The third baseman, Nick York.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work along, then you bring
Come on, Lars.
run to the plate.
Be the hero.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw. And that'll do it.
Wow.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. An outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
My love.
Next is switch hitting first baseman, Smokey Mills. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Mills hitting third in the lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Fights it off, you'll see another. Got him swinging, and there's 2 away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. It's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That one ripped, but foul. And a 1-1. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. The 0-2. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. His 48th of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly over with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brian Reynolds here. The Pirates with the tying run at the plate. We're in the top half of the 6th. Base base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
I know they hate to concede that run and let the other team back within one move, but that was a really heads-up play to cut off a bad throw and get the out on the bases.
Lifted in the air, right field. Reynolds has a beat on it, and there's two away. Go ahead, run on base. Here's the center fielder. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So, runner at second, two down. Lars Newton now at the plate. The Cardinals with the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Tag, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get that run across and tie it up. But an excellent throw. Nice job of concentration putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
If you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something, if you don't want to say something. What you meant to cut me, what you meant to stunt me, trying to hunt me, cause you'll never come at me. Now I get to the front, let's say you get to the point, let's say you try to minute if it's about it.
It's cold. It's cold in here.
What a life. It's true that they underestimate you. My life is real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique. Up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street. Scoop me in an MPV. I'm holding big. Soloist, vocalist, maestro. This fish grease. Rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just.
So, runner at second, two down. Here's Michael Tolia. Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. So digging in, Smokey Mills. And first offering is fouled off. Mills went deep in his most recent game. Two down, nobody on. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Pitch is in there. That is strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive. Now a pop-up on the infield. York under it. And that is the third out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Smokey Mills.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And the 0-1. Just off the inside edge. The Buccos up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Loki Mills.
Two quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Here's the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. In the air out towards right center. Reynolds settles underneath it. And that is that. Mills gets in. He's left a few out there today, but this is the one that matters. RBI opportunity, Siggy.
Yeah, his struggles today reset with a knock right here, Boog. Redemption is right in front of him.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. In the air, right field. Reynolds settles under it. Takes it in for the out. And now the first baseman, Smokey Mills.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Oh, 1 now.
Ball one.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. Mills had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a